We as humans typically don't like talking about things that we don't feel like we're good at. This absolutely includes, but is not limited to, conversations about racism. A lot of us in Eater Nation, myself included, are really hurting right now in a lot of different ways. My intention, my hope, and my prayer with this week's video is threefold. Validate the pain that a lot of us are feeling, provide insight and information about the negative impact racism has on our mental health, and 3, share examples of how to engage in dialogue about racism. Before I say anything else, I want to intentionally provide empathy and speak to those who have been unfairly targeted and unjustly hurt by racist words, behaviors, and systems. I am so genuinely sorry for the pain that you have experienced. The reality is, recent events across our country have highlighted the painful impact racism has on our friends, our families, and our teammates. And this has been going on for decades. Race-related trauma, stress, and depression are very real, and we have to begin to have difficult dialogue to begin the healing. I recognize that this may be a newer conversation for some, so I humbly offer the following considerations of how to have these much needed difficult dialogues about racism. Listen, listen, listen. Listen twice and speak once. Through this active listening, show empathy and validate the pain that you are hearing, even if you don't share the same multicultural identity. If you think a loved one, a teammate, or a coworker is in pain, check in on them. Even if you don't know the right thing to say, sometimes the wisest and the kindest words are those that actually just get said. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. By approaching these conversations from a place of cultural humility, we allow the focus to be on people's healing. And finally, we can look into resources about how to educate ourselves about racism, anti-Blackness, and multiculturalism. In closing, I want us to all consider one last thing. Saying, quote unquote, I don't see color actually has a negative impact on mental health. Some may be saying that with good intentions, but there is decades worth of psychological research that shows it minimizes the struggles and the pain of people of color. So to all of those watching this, I wish you peace, I wish you healing, and I wish you encouragement through these challenging times. Zod on, Eater Nation.